by a woman, an amazing woman pastor called Pastor Anana, and she has been divinely called to spearhead the efforts to bring clean water to 25 villages in the Upper East region, Marang Bongatanga area. She's made annual visits to Ghana since 2015, all by God's providential leading to provide hope and help bring hope to areas and villages in the northern and upper east regions of Ghana, and anywhere really that God leads her to go. Joining us in studio today is Pastor Anana Clark. She's Associate Pastor of Friendship Christian Center in California. Good morning. Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you. Pleasure
to have you. Yes, indeed. And then also Joanne Beth, right? She's a Christian mission supporter from California. Greetings, ma'am. Pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
And then Willie Panel, thank you, sir, for coming. And then Albert Avo, of course, thank you as well. And so, yes, we really appreciate what you're doing for Ghana. How did this begin? How did this journey begin for you? Why did you choose Ghana? Why the northern region?
Actually, I did not choose Ghana. I was in prayer at church one day, and I clearly heard God say, go to Ghana. I had never been to Africa before. That was in 2015. And, go to Ghana. I don't know why, when, what. And, yes, fast forward. I came to Ghana, to the northern region.
Okay.
And the person I was staying with in the Airbnb Ghana, he was a tour guide as well. Okay. And he took me to Paga, the crocodile pond.
Yes.
The famous crocodile pond.
Yes.
And after picking up the tail of the crocodile and all of that, we were leaving, and I saw these two little boys come to the crocodile pond to get water. And I asked, who is now my godson, Bernard, I asked him, why are they here to get this water? What are they going to do with this water? And he said they're taking it back to their village. They're taking it back to their family. And in my mind, I'm thinking, to do what? But that was my aha moment. This is why I'm here, to help with the water situation.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. And so, what's the Friendship Christian Center? Did you put together a group of people, a group of friends? Tell us about it, the Friendship Christian Center. Yes,
that's really funny. I've been at my church for about 20 years. I've been co-pastor for 10 of those years. And my pastor did not ask me to come to Ghana. God said, come to Ghana, period. And regarding the Borehole Project, I did not form a group. I put a video together for businesses in hopes that they would adopt a village and buy a borehole for the villages. Well, I did not hear from any businesses, but I had put it on YouTube, and someone saw the YouTube video.
Okay.
And from that, they said, yes, we want to come. We want to be a part of this.
Wow. Okay, thank you. Willie.
Yes.
Being part of the Borehole Project, did you see the video? And if you did, when you saw the video, what pushed you to make that call to join? And since you've been part of this Borehole Project, what are some of the highlight areas for you?
Well, I had lived in South Africa for 14 years and had traveled throughout Africa. And invariably, during my travel, I'd always see women with these big cans walking, and I discovered that where they were going to get water. And they would travel long distance in the morning. Sometimes their whole day is to get to one trip for the water. And so I was struck by that long ago. But in this case, my wife and I had never come to Ghana.
Right.
So we had made a decision that sometime this year we'll go to Ghana. And we were having breakfast, and she says, I know when I want to go to Ghana. I want to go to Ghana the last week of April.
Okay.
So I says, okay, we'll go. But we're coming as tourists. we've got to be in our car, and we're going to live high on in the restaurants and do all the
fun sides,
all the
yes.
fun things. And then about an hour after that, her cousin, who had done university work here, sent her this video. And then we saw this video, and she says, now I know what we're going to do. We're going to call the lady on this thing about this what we see on this video, and see if we can get involved. But we didn't know she was leaving at the same time. So when they got talking, we found out that she's going at the same time. So we made the decision then that we would join and could come with her, and we would donate to the Borehole Project.
Okay. The video on our screens now is of you, Joanne. What are some of the highlight areas for you as well during this whole Borehole Project? That's you drinking water from a calabash.
We were at Upawongo,
Okay.
and that's when they first had finished the installation, and there was an elder woman there, and she saw that water coming out of there, and it just brings us to tears now when we think about it, that she ran and got her pot, and she got that water in that pot, and then they just began to dance, just dance, 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 because of the joy of not having to walk again so many miles to get that water. So yeah, that was exciting, very much so.
Okay, and yeah, so that's it. That's people.
That's the elder lady.
Okay.
There.
Okay, so that's the one who
She
burst out in excitement.
Yeah, and she was in her 80s or something, and she ran and got her. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This is amazing. Albert.
Hello.
Welcome, and let's join the conversation. Well, what has been the highlight areas for you as well so far on this project?
Okay, so I am a Ghanaian,
Yes, indeed.
so I'm much more aware of water situation in Ghana. So when I heard of the program, she's like my sister.
Okay.
I
Pastor
said,
Anana.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I said I am going to leave everything that I'm doing,
Okay.
leave all my busy schedules, and then I'll join you on the project.
Okay.
But then when we were in Aprongo, yeah, when we entered the village, it was sad to know that we still have people in Ghana living this way just because of water. We get clean water in Accra, but I never knew borehole could mean so much to people. We have people shouting, even dancing and praising God. At the end of the launch, we decided to give a chance for those who want to give their life to Christ.
Right.
And more than half of the people gave their life to Christ.
Awesome.
There was also one man who said, if you are able to bring water to our village, he is a fetish man who have been serving those gods for a long time. So he said, if you're able to bring us water, we will deny our gods and then serve your God. And that is so beautiful for me. Today he has borehole in his village, and I know he's giving his life to Christ.
Okay. And so how many communities or how many villages have benefited from the Borehole Project so far, Pastor Nana?
We have seen 4 boreholes installed.
Okay.
Apwango, then we left there. We went to Boga Technical University.
Okay.
Then we went to the Midwifery College. And the last one we saw was Zamsi High School, All Girls High School, where there are about 2,000 students that did not have a borehole at all. 2,000 students. So now they have a borehole. We understand that these areas we're talking about, they do need more than one borehole in the whole community. I mean, the least amount of inhabitants is 1,000. So it's from 1,000 to 5,000 inhabitants in one village. So the need is great. The need is great. The goal is for 25 boreholes to be in Bogatanga area this year. That is the goal for this year. 10 of those 25 boreholes have already been paid for. So those will be installed. And I will be back in December to see more boreholes, pumps being installed. Yes.
This is awesome. Thank you very much. Also, Pastor Anana and the whole team, maybe Albert, because you're on the ground as well, can you walk us through the process of, from the beginning of looking for the location, all through the borehole, and actually providing water, the potable water? Could you walk us through, please?
Okay, so we have a correspondent in the northern region.
Okay.
His name is Pastor Kwame.
Okay.
So he knows the community very well, especially those who really need a borehole. So he goes to them and then talk to them,
Okay.
Try to get their needs. And then the first thing they say is water. So the first thing they'll tell you is water. So he identifies all these communities and then we approach them. So we talk to the company and then it starts from the ground testing. They need to test the ground and make sure that the quality of the water is okay, that it's not too salty.
Right.
So from there, then the digging process starts. After payment is done, of course. Yeah, so the goal is to give them 25 borehole.
Okay.
So the digging is done, then the cement work. From there, then launching of the pumps, which was what we witnessed yesterday.
Awesome. Okay, and so this is the video, and so we're going to leave it. You're going to listen to the sounds and just have a feel of the borehole being
Drilled.
Mm-hmm.
That's better than anything I can
I'm sure watching it now, it's
Chills.
yeah.
Just chills.
Thank you for that.
Ooh. Praise be to God. Praise be to God. I think about how old she is. All of her growing up, they had to walk. She is just now getting this borehole in her village. That's why she did the most dancing, for her to see it and experience it with her own eyes and energy. That's why she wanted to walk on her own, get that water, pump that water herself. That is the first time in her life to pump that water herself in her village. It should not be. It should not be.
Thank you, Pastor Nana, for this. For people who want to be part of the Borehole Project across the world, because Joanne and Willie got to know about this because of the YouTube video that you did. How can people contact you? How do people join?
First of all, Joanne is my biological sister. She is my sister.
Oh.
And she has been coming with me to Ghana since 2016. Each year, been coming with me. So she has been arm in arm with me for the villages to receive clean water access. A borehole costs $1,500. I did not say Ghana cedis. I said $1,500 US dollars. That price is going up. That price is going up. The last time I talked to Pastor Kwame, he said the price has been increased. Since I made that video, the price has increased to $2,000 per borehole. That is because of the cost of exporting the pumps that is for the drilling, the fuel for the drilling, everything, $2,000 US. Now, we want people to buy a borehole, yes. But for those who cannot buy a borehole, they can come together with their family and their friends to purchase a borehole. It does not have to come from just one person. You know, we know there are musicians, there are all kinds of celebrities that can really pitch in, that know what's going on in these villages. They visit around different countries. They know what's going on. But we have to talk it up. We have to bring awareness so that they will not go to these countries and just live the high life. It's time to go into the villages and see what the needs are of the people. So we expect them to do that this year.
This is a call to every influencer out there. It's just not enough to be making TikTok videos. In our villages right here in Ghana, people haven't seen water for 80 years, some of whom have lived 80 years. So this is a wake-up call for all of us to start thinking home. Thank you, Pastor Anana. Thank you so much. In wrapping up, what do you want Ghanaians to know? Albert, Pastor Anana, Mr. Willie, and Joanne, final words.
Really, my grandmother used to say, a lot of littles make a lot. So it doesn't matter how much is in your pocket. It could be $5, it could be 5 Ghana cedis. Whatever you have enough to give. It's just having a mindset and a heart to give. That's what it's really about. You can give, and God will bless you. God sees and God knows what you have. He knows. You are not hiding anything. God knows what you have and your ability to give. So it's really about a shift in the attitude and in the heart. So we encourage you, please give. The need is great all over Ghana. But right now, let's focus on Bogatanga and get this job done.
Right, Joanne, you've been coming here steady with your sister for since 2016. Yes. What do you want? Ghana is watching you now.
I think that for the most part to say, but by the grace of God, I would be there. And so those that live in the cities, even in Accra, you're used to getting just pouring on the water and just getting it. Don't forget about them. Don't forget about those that are in the villages. They can't just pour water on their own. And secondly, don't waste water. When you're at home, yes, don't waste water. Don't let the water just run. But understand there are people that still don't have that luxury.
Thank you. Willie?
Yes, I think the quality of life surrounds itself around the quality of the water. Cut down on disease and allow people not to be ill because they're drinking contaminated water and all that. And when we have fresh water and we living in the good time, if we're able to think that there are people who are not drinking that good water, and you don't have to spend your life savings to help someone. Mm-hmm. You can help someone a small amount, and then make you feel good about yourself if you do the right thing.
Albert, briefly, you have to rush out of the studio.
Well, I think for those of us who waste money on birthday parties, buying one borehole for a community and celebrating your birthday with them,
the community,
is a blessing.
Thank you. So how do we reach you? How do we reach you? Social media, across social media. People want to join. Quickly, please, Pastor Anana, Albert.
Anana.AfricanHeritage. They can reach me on Instagram. How can they reach?
Albert.
Okay. And so, but when we do find you, we'll find everybody else, and we'll get the link to the Borehole Project. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anana, thank you, Willie, thank you, Joanne, and thank you, Albert, for coming. We've been talking about the Borehole Project, guys. This is a wake-up call, and so if you want to know more about the Borehole Project, the whole conversation is on our Facebook, and also the whole show will be on repeat again at 11 p.m. on GTV. Thank you very much, and have a great Wednesday. Bye. You know
say I be better past anybody. They say wish you out, and your boy no. See, so what they hustle, know they make chance pass me by. So make it do your best and use your sense. I show the stresses, I put God first. Charlie, it no be race, it no be test. And Jack guide so no one can test. Yeah. So make it tell them. So we do come, no the fear them. Baba got it from my side, so no shake.
Yeah, when you're media, on Tonko na Ondo, on any CCTV, they be an anyone so. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day be your guide. Yeah, yeah, when you're media, on Tonko na Ondo, on any CCTV, they be an anyone so. Even if I walk through the valley of death, I know the fear. Every day